Mm. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. How y'all doing this morning? Man, it is beautiful today. It's not real hot. Got a nice cool breeze coming through up here on the porch. And I slept so fucking good last night, dude. I hadn't slept that good in forever. I wonder how many people watch me from their desk at work and have half the fuck office listening to me. Mom's doing good. She came out of surgery. Everything went well. She got like 6 weeks. She's got to be in this fucking brace thing, but I think she's going to be all right. Well, I'm glad I can help some of y'all's day pass a little better. I wonder how many people look at you and they're like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with her? Listening to that guy. That motherfucker's out there. Best kind of out there you ever gonna have. What up? There were a couple people that popped in yesterday that told me that, it eases them and to listen to me, and it somebody on here said yesterday, you're my safe place. That really means a lot to me, man. I'm glad I can be that for somebody else. All the times I wish I had somebody like that and didn't. Yeah, I tend to grow on a lot of people. That's why I speak up so loudly about ignorant, judgmental people. Not everything is what it seems. I know I come across as a cocky, arrogant asshole that's heartless, doesn't have any sympathy or any kind of intellect or emotional or mental understanding or grasp on the world. I know I come across as that on purpose. The energy I put in to control things about myself go to different things than what the rest of the world puts it to. It weeds out the weak, insecure, weak, judgmental people. They'll show you themselves that way. And it causes a lot less problems in your life. That said, it also draws a lot of fucking people that are going to hate on you for it because they feel insecure. And I hate that for them. I really, my worst enemy, if I can make them happy today, I'd do it. There ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do for that, though. A lot of people who ain't got a voice, and the voice they have, they don't know how to use. That's why I'm here. I, it's nice and rewarding when I can take my pain and help somebody else. makes that pain not feel so heavy. Don't take life seriously. Why? Why? Ease up on the hate, and I don't hate anybody. Well, I say that. There's like two people I've ever met in my whole life I can honestly say I hate, and there's real good reason for it. But not take life seriously. Life ain't a fucking joke, dude. Life's not pretty. You have to take it seriously. It's because nobody's taking it seriously. The whole fucking world's confused, and they're not. Most of them are not happy. They're not comfortable. We got an entire world of grown ass men who can't speak up. Grown ass women who can't speak up. We're not supposed to take that seriously. It's because nobody's taking it seriously that it's like that to begin with. Too privileged, too comfortable. There's people in third world countries who have never had anything that anybody in here has never had it as good as anybody in here. And there's some people in here, I guarantee you, who've seen some dark ass fucking shit. And we had it made compared to those people. A lot of those people are humble, grateful, appreciative people who also take life seriously. And who would kill to have it as bad as we have. I don't have anybody that I've never been somebody who has somebody, oh, I want to be like them. Never had that. Because I don't want to be like anybody else. If I was supposed to be like somebody else, God would have put me here as them. I want to be me, man. And I am me unapologetically and authentically. And that's a struggle for a lot of people. A lot of people can't be that, so it's a blessing. And I'm thankful for it. You know, my own self, I'm hard on myself, and I get to thinking, damn, I wish I could be one of those people. Just didn't give a shit about nothing. Bet it's easy. But really, the good things that come are so fulfilling. I really wouldn't never trade it for nothing. No, I went to the grocery store yesterday and got me my own fucking coffee. I heard a phrase the other day that if I could love a person, the wrong person this much, I can't imagine what it'd be like to love the right one. And as convincing as that it sounds, um, I don't really think I'd be able to do anymore. I don't really think I'd be any different. I feel like I was put here to naturally have a purpose to do something different in life than what the general world has going on. And I really think my pursuit to happiness is truly fulfilling that, living in that, embracing that, the outcast black sheep demeanor and vibe. I don't think it's a bad thing to be a black sheep or an outcast in today's world. Being unique in a world full of blank faces is probably one of the most beautiful things you could ever be. Saw something that said they all judge me because I'm different, and I judge them because they're all the same. And that's what it means to live in a world of blank faces. All those blank faces judge you for having one. I judge them for not. And it's sad because if you look at the overall mental health of the world, it's bad. It's really fucking bad. And I think that's truthfully why, and I've thought about it, I think that's why I feel so fucking lonely a lot. It's because there's not many people who really relate on my level. And that doesn't mean we have to agree on everything to relate on my level. I feel like I've been shoved in positions my whole life to love myself, no matter how bad somebody made me feel, so much that by the time I run into somebody that will really love me, for me, they won't ever love me as much as I love myself. And I don't think they'll love me as much as they love themselves either. I saw something one time that said, so many men have been done wrong by the wrong woman, and so many women have been done wrong by the wrong man. By the time two equal souls meet each other, they're both afraid of each other. I'm not afraid of me, though. I'm not afraid of my walk with God. And I say that, and I sound so Bible thumperish saying that. I'm not very vocal on my faith. I'm not a shove it down your throat type of person. but my relationship with God is very strong. And I'm okay with just that, man. They say you only live once. No, motherfucker, you only die once. And I feel like I would rather continue loving myself and keeping that faith for the rest of my life alone than keep hurting myself. Even if somebody does really love me, keep hurting myself, because with love comes pain, and there is a fine line between pain and pleasure too. No, I'm not a preacher, man. I'm really not even well versed in the Bible. I was never brought up in church. But I can tell you through my own personal life experiences that God as I know it is real and exists. I wouldn't be alive today if he wasn't. There's been too many times where I should have been dead for that to not be true. I really should have been dead a long time ago. I wasn't supposed to be, though, and that's why I'm still here. Why? I mean, I can't count on both hands and all toes how many times I've literally almost died. I've almost bled out like 3 different times now. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, jumped. Insane fucking car wrecks I walked away from with a fucking, not a scratch on me. Insane motorcycle wrecks I walked away from, not a scratch on me. I've had weapons put in my face, pressed up against my fucking, the ridge of my nose. Click. And I've never been in the military. This is right here in the world you live in. Grown enough to admit half of those situations I put myself in. That's how I know I'm supposed to be here. Because I put myself in those goddamn situations and I'm still here. Yeah, it's kind of true. You know, home can be many things. Home can be a heart. Home can be a place. Home can be a mentality. Home can be an emotional state. That's true. And I feel like my home's not there anymore. Carolina's where I'm from. I used to swear I'd never leave that place. Everybody else hated that town. And it was truly a trap with little to no opportunity. And I've said that forever, but I loved it. And then developers came through. And all of the things, places where I saw God for exactly what he looks like. Beautiful sunsets, riverbanks right as the sun's coming up, cotton candy sky, smell of Carolina jasmine, nice cool breeze, crickets and bullfrogs in sync with the sounds of that water brushing up against those clay riverbanks and over top of those limestone rocks. They ain't there anymore. I can't go home if I wanted to. And that's why I haven't taken a trip to like Montana or anything like that. I feel like I'll find God out there again like that. And I won't ever want to leave. And I'll abandon everything I've got here and never come home. And I just can't do that. Therefore, no matter how much faith I have, I feel like I'm a million miles away. Happy Friday. And that's something I carry heavy with me every day, really. But I love my life. I've got a lot of good things in it. I've got a lot of good people in it. I know. I was telling my son the other night, because I was on here talking about how I feel safer a lot of times out in the middle of the woods, pitch black, can't see a hand in front of your face. I feel safer out there than I do in my own home. And my son said, why? I said, because the biggest monsters in life are people. And that's more than just what they will do to you and what they are. It's the little pieces of God that they fucking destroy and remove from this world all over the place. Just paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Kind of fucking monster you really gotta be. Those are the most precious things God put on this earth for us. And we've fucking destroyed them. And I know out there, there's places that are totally unmolested by mankind. And I know I'm supposed to be there and it's calling me, and I'll be there one day, I'm sure. Right now, I've just been sent off to tackle other things. We all miss home sometimes. God puts his toughest battles on his strongest soldiers. Sometimes being away from his home is that toughest battle. And I'll be straight up with you. That's made me feel like I don't want to be here anymore before. And I realize now it's in those moments My knees are the only way to get back. That's the truth of it. And there's people going to be on here, oh, well, you can't sit here and say you love God and you believe in God and yada yada and cuss the way you do and say, goddamn, you know what? All this fucking shit going on in today's world, God would damn that shit. That right there is why saying goddamn sitting on my porch with a cup of whiskey in one hand and the Bible's still sitting on my fucking nightstand. I'm going to make it to heaven a whole hell of a lot faster than most of these people. You're right. It doesn't require validation or explanation. And there's a lot of people who are not living an authentic life that need a voice like mine. Because I am. It's not just judgment, it's discomfort. It's people lost. You know, psychologically, you don't even realize what it does to you when you get on your phone and you scroll through Facebook, all the people that you knew were pieces of shit you went to school with or whatever, and how happy their life looks because that's all they fucking post. Here you are living your life, a realistic fucking life. And you see that shit and you're like, damn, why ain't my life like that? It is. It is exactly like that. A lot of people who don't have the capacity to truly grasp that and understand that. Yeah, you only see what they show, and you see it, and you're like, damn. And why ain't my life like that? Your life is like that. It's exactly like what they don't show, too. They're just not posting what they don't show. And you're living in what they don't show and what you don't show. And psychologically, it fucks you. The value is the flash of a mainstream camera anymore. Health is the judgment. It's like that cigarette and cup of coffee every morning. The judgment. Oh, that's so bad for you. It's so unhealthy for you. You should quit smoking. Well, it brings me a lot of peace of mind, and I believe that stress will kill a man quicker than illness or disease ever will. Is it really unhealthy? I mean, it is. But the mainstream will tell you smoking's bad. There's your value right there. I ain't got nothing to do with the mainstream. That's extremely valuable to me. I'm going to die young. I know I will. I've had it on my heart and in my gut and felt it ever since I was a little kid. And I don't mean probably not like in the next couple years, but I'll probably be dead by the time I'm 50 or 55. I know that. I'm okay with that. That's why I live my life the way I fucking do. Yeah, hell yeah, cheeseburgers be bad for you. Eat enough of them motherfuckers. Water be bad for you. That's God given. God put water here. Be bad for you. Take enough of it. Yeah, I know. Man, shit they put in our food is awful. Well, probably one of the reasons I'll die so goddamn young, because I ain't about to sit here and watch what the fuck I eat. I can't control what they're putting in our food. I do the best I can to grow what I can, and there's no chemicals or anything like that in it. But I still got a life I gotta live and a life to provide for these kids. And you know what? They can tell me you got diabetes. If you eat another cookie, you're gonna die. I'm gonna wake up next morning 300 pounds over fucking weight, diabetes to the max. Talking about fuck diabetes, I'm gonna walk my fat ass in there and stuff my face with some more fucking cookies. And I'm gonna go out happy. That's healthy. Think about that. No, I've never had Whataburger. They're all over the place in Florida, and I ain't had it yet. Well, Gatorade is banned in other countries just because of how unhealthy it is for you. I don't know if you know that. Stovetop stuffing, banned in other countries because it's so bad for you. A lot of our cereals, banned in other countries because it's so bad for you. Pop-Tarts, banned in other countries because it's so bad for you. A lot of people don't know this, but when we took this land from the Indians, they gave us sugar cane because they knew we couldn't handle it. It was the ultimate gift of fuck you, white people. That's what it was. Truth be told, you got all this fighting about black versus white and yada yada yada, racism and all of this bullshit. At the end of the day, we all fucking wrong. The Indians ran this land, and this was their land long before it was ever ours. And truth be told, if they continued control and it was still their land, we wouldn't have none of these problems anymore. At all. We wouldn't have any of these problems. There wouldn't be unhealthy people, so many unhealthy people walking around. We all need a real history lesson. And you know, you got all these motherfuckers out here whining. There is no part of this world that has never been conquered by another group of people or country. It's human nature. Yeah, they're trying to erase our history. That's how even the Bible says what goes around comes around, and history repeats itself. And if you look back in history at every aspect of it, repeats itself over and over and over and over again. Different way, different place, different kind of people. But it repeats itself over and over and over. Yeah, entitlement's at an all-time high. Absolutely it is. People are overly privileged here. That's pretty awesome. I got Blackfoot in my blood, but I'm a mutt. I've also got Irish, which were also slaves at one time. Germans, French Canadian, um, and like true Americans that were from here as far back as you can trace. Um, yeah, Scottish. My great grandmother on my dad's side was from Slovakia. And her husband was a German coal miner that came here. Oh, hell yeah. Cell phones is one of the biggest problems this world has, but it's also one of the biggest fixes. And only because of the ability to spread information by the mass. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa. Scott. Who sings it? Gotta love Tim. I love it, man. I'm waiting on these babies to wake up. We're gonna get some shit did around here today. Got an oil change I gotta do on the truck. I cleaned the truck out. Gotta order some kids some school supplies. Gotta get started on this mower for my mama. Probably do all that today, then tomorrow get out here and wake up early on Saturday morning, cut grass and weed eat like I used to do. It's time to get back in those old routines. Oh, I've seen Tim McGraw twice. Both times were on my birthday, and both times Faith Hill's beautiful self was out there too. God damn. One of the concerts, she just showed up in some blue jeans and this tight t-shirt and her hair kind of up. Oh my God. If you still want her, I want to do it to you. What? My family hates me. What? Faith Hill is beautiful. Man, I drank that woman's bathwater, son. I sucked the toe jam out from underneath her fucking toes. Doug Lake. Damn right. I'm sure it is fake profile. That don't surprise me. There's a lot of those. What'd I say? What's got you cracking up? Oh, finer than frog hair. You ever seen a jackrabbit thump half a mile, or thump a mile in half a second flat? You want to? No, because she ain't gonna come, or he ain't gonna come in my guest box any damn way. I'm Ninny an outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's wild. Oh, she's one of a kind. You can find me in my wigwam. I'll be beating on my tom-tom, pull out your pipe, smoke you some, and then pass it around. 'Cause I'm an Indian outlaw. I'm not married. I'm single as fuck and probably bad for your health, darling. What's up? I'm kind of missing out on what the fuck was even said here. Yeah, they in there sleeping still. They gonna get up and help out around this house today, so I'm letting them sleep for now. Oh, well, she's free sleeping in her fucking car, I think, somewhere. Go get her. That's all of you. Nope, they ain't got the iPad either. We ain't talking about things of the past that don't fucking matter anymore, though. Anyway. Me too. That'll happen in the next few weeks or so. I'm gonna have some time off. Kids will be at school. I'll get out here and get started painting on this thing. I got a couple pieces of soffit I gotta fix and remove and replace, but otherwise it's good to go. Yeah, I did. I showed it the other day or yesterday. I walked out to the road to show it. It was nice. It's that was fuck. That was the first time I saw it too. I didn't pay attention to it pulling in the driveway. Which is kind of out of habit because that fucking tarp was on this roof for so long, and I had to like make myself not look at it so it didn't bug the shit out of me. No, I put this roof on. I got 8,800 bucks in the entire roof materials and labor. No, hell no. Actually, metal roofs are not only easier to put on and take less time, but A roofer is going to charge you more for a metal roof. You got a little more in materials. But the last roof I priced out, shingles or metal, because they could go either way, you're not that far off in price from when it comes to materials. I mean, you need to go ahead and expect that. My house is 1,300 square feet. Um, I, the average person, if you're going to do it yourself and you got people that are going to help you, I would expect to at least pay 10 grand. Don't go nick and diamond materials. None of that. But it'll add so much more to the value of your home. Oh shit. Hold on one second. My bad. Yeah, I paid cash for all my shit too. Yeah, everything on the house except for the roof, I did myself. I paid a buddy of mine and his crew to come do my roof for me. I was going to do it myself. I couldn't find anybody who had the fucking balls to get up there with me, though. Much less the knowledge to get it done and done right, and I didn't want to have to fucking oversee and go back and fix other people's fuck ups. Yeah, you should. I would say I'd give it 5 years to check for loose screws, but they went right over top of shingles, put 1x4s down, and nailed them to the existing roof, and then put metal over top of it. So even if I had a loose screw that had a drip or whatever, it probably wouldn't show or matter. Another huge perk to having a metal roof, and I'll never have the insurance company will never ever give me shit about my roof again, and I'll actually probably get lower insurance rates because I have a metal roof. Yeah, I mean, you got to think, especially in a state like Florida where the sun's absolutely brutal and it gets extremely hot, you got like rubber grommets that go up underneath the screw head that seal it. I mean, and it's common sense that, you know, they deteriorate. Also, another perk to a metal roof, you would think it would cause your power bill to go up because it's hotter, but it reflects that heat, not absorbs it, as shingles absorb the heat. And as it absorbs the heat, it comes through into your attic. And it's like double layer now because it's got shingles and the metal on it, and the metal reflects it. The shingles will actually kind of insulate it. So it actually does the exact opposite of what you think it would. And it's a black metal roof. I think metal roofs absolutely look better. Andre? Kind of feels like it, don't it? I'm waiting on these kids to wake up. We got shit we got to do around here today. Oh, I know it, bro. You good by me, Andre? Yeah, I'm close to the lake, and what's crazy is my property is zoned in a flood zone. Flood zone A up front and flood zone X out back behind the shop and everything. Nowhere where my house actually sits does it hold water. And when Irma came through, which is the worst one we had, it never came up. The water, I mean, there are fucking boats going up and down dirt road here. Look. There are boats going up and down the dirt road. But the water never came up past my fence line. So I really think it's bullshit, because not only did the water not come up past my fence line, it damn sure didn't come 10 foot up the fucking stilts to the home. I think it's absolutely bullshit that I have to pay flood insurance. And I tried to get a hold of the county to do something about it. They told me no, there was nothing they could do about it, and that I have to have a survey done and get what they call an elevation certificate to have it rezoned. But they won't. Bradford County's slack as fuck in that department. And, yeah, pretty much when it was zoned, nobody ever actually surveyed the land. They just looked at the map, saw how close it was to the lake, and was like, flood zone. When this AC unit goes out, I just bought this, got brand new AC unit and handler. When this one goes, I'm doing mini splits. They draw a fraction of the power that a regular AC unit will. Complicated to, well, for me, I'm not an AC guy. But they are probably a little more complicated to install. They probably run you about the same price as far as the equipment goes. But, yeah, it is. HVAC is a racket for sure. But they draw like a fraction of the power that a regular AC system will. And I guarantee you your power bill probably cut in half or more with mini splits. The rest of the world, that's what they use. Commercial buildings, mini splits. Oh, I agree. I agree. It's not super complicated. I'm not an electrical person, and I'll be goddamn if I'm gonna be crawling in fucking attics when it's 100 degrees outside and up underneath fucking houses where all them damn eight-legged freaks live. Yeah, I ain't about to be doing that shit. I've done it for plumbing houses that I was remodeling or whatever, but I don't like to be under houses any more than I absolutely have to be. It's the same way here in Florida. You got these guys, I mean, dude, 95% humidity, 100 degrees outside, and they crawling around in fucking attics with shingle roofs where those shingles absorb that heat and transfer it into your attic. I like it cold. My house stays 68 year round. Yeah, dude, and it's not really the heat. It's not really the heat that. Oh, fuck, hold on a minute. Not the heat that really gets you, it's the humidity. I fucked my shoulder up, man. I don't know what the fuck I did. They've been telling me I need surgery for years, and I won't go do it. I'll use it till I can't anymore. There's a different kind of tough, and I'm proud to be part of it. I didn't live a easy going life, to say the least. And it's created a really high pain tolerance, and it's probably worse than what it feels like medically. But I don't fucking care. I ain't gonna get shoulder surgery until I absolutely cannot use it at all anymore. Getting that put in now, I think it's higher than my AC. What, mini splits? If mini splits are drawing more power than your AC, you got the wrong kind of mini split or something. Something ain't right. They're energy efficient. Yeah, I couldn't grab a glass of milk with this arm and raise my arm up like that. Well, and that's what I was always told too. You know, I know so many people who have surgery, especially like on joints, and they say it hurts anyway or it's never right. And then people tell me, they're like, oh, well, you're young, you'll heal quick. It's better to do it now when it's not so bad. Well, fuck, if I'm gonna have problems out of it any goddamn way, I'm just gonna use the motherfucker till I can't anymore. Totally destroy that motherfucker. Fuck it. Gonna hurt any damn way. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my rota. I think that's what it is. I think it's the rotator cuff. I think it's torn totally. I do this and I can feel it like clacking in there. It don't hurt to do that. It only hurts with that outward pressure. Like I had to change the direction I put my belt on because I literally can't pull. I can't do that hardly. Pull my belt out my belt loops. It went really good. Y'all hold on one second. I'd message building inspector. But I got tore up by mosquitoes last night. It may be a tendon thing too. And you know what? I believe that, you know, the body naturally has a way of healing itself, even if you got like a torn rotator cuff and they say that it doesn't fix itself. I think that's fucking bullshit. But this started a few months back, and uh you know, I just kept using it, easy on it as I could be, and it really started to feel better until almost 2 weeks ago, I guess. I was at work and I was trying to push the trailer so that it would drop down on the ball. The grass was wet, and I pushed my own feet out from underneath me, and I held on to the railing of that damn trailer, and that motion just, it hurt it again. And I got a feeling it's going to be a constant cycle of that over and over and over and over because I'm not going to quit working. Damn, thank you, thank you. They're still in there sleeping. That's probably my collarbone. It's fucking unbelievable the shit I fucking been through and not had surgery or anything like that though. I mean, I've fucking dislocated both shoulders a couple times, fractured both collarbones. I've broken almost every single one of my ribs, 7 of them at one time. Knees. I had a dirt bike wreck one time about 10 or 12 years ago now, but Leaves gathered up around my rear tire as I went to go take a turn, and I put my foot down with my motorcycle boots on to keep myself up. And as the bike slid, my foot stayed planted, and over the sound of the dirt bike with a helmet on and everything, I heard a snap, and I watched this knee come to a total 90-degree sideways and like slap back. If that wasn't bad enough, damn bike cut off, and you're either gonna lay there and die or you're gonna get yourself out of fucking woods. And I wasn't about to lay there and die. I had to kick the bike to start it with that leg to get back to the truck. My buddy whose property I was riding at, he had like 300 acres out there. He had professionally built trails and track through the woods out there. And when I went to the doctor, I tore all the ligaments in my knee. And they told me that you got like these little hooks in the side of your knee that your tendons sit on, and that, you know, I would have to have surgery for it to ever be right again. And the motherfucker gave me this damn leg brace, strap up leg brace thing. I went from right above my ankle to almost my hip. Said, you need to be in this 9 months. Motherfucker, 9 days later, I had that motherfucker off, and I was army crawling around my house to finish remodeling it, because I was also in the middle of a remodel in this old mill home I lived in. And pulling myself up the ladder and shit. I really, after the swelling went down and all that, I never had another problem out of it. I mean, they crack when I squat down and whatnot. They get stiff if I stay squatted more than a few minutes. Ankles, I've broken both ankles. One of them 2 or 3 times. Wrists, hands, fingers, toes, feet. Arms and legs, though, I broke my back when I was 19. I broke the structural supports around your bottom vertebrae. And my sternum, thank God, I don't think I've ever broken it. Dude, I thought I came close one time. I thought I did. Oh, goddamn. Dude, that just makes me cringe even fucking thinking about it. That shit. Thank you, April. I appreciate it. I hit my chest on the handlebars. I fucking way overshot a double at a motocross track. And, yeah, that shit sucked. Jeez, April, thank you. I make it, though. Lord have mercy. How much did that just cost you, man? Jesus, thank you. I did. I did. I got new clothes. Went to the grocery store too. Got all their snacks for school. Got their clothes, some shoes, new belts. I just got to get them book bags and their basic school supplies. Look, man, these teachers every year send a list, and I understand they don't get paid enough and it has to come out of their pocket. But you know what? I fucking paid the government, and it's not my goddamn problem that the government doesn't pay the fucking teachers what they should. My sister's a teacher. I totally understand it. But I don't feel like I should have to pick up the slack of what I've already fucking paid for. I'm going to get my kids what they need. Pencils, book bag, binders, notebook paper, that kind of thing. I'm not fucking buying the teacher computer paper. I'm not buying her fucking glue. I'm not buying them any of that. I'm not fucking paying for that shit. And it's going to continue to be that way. And unfortunately, the teachers will suffer. But, and it's not their fault. But it's going to be that way until everybody has the same fucking mentality and holds the goddamn government accountable and asks the government why the fuck they're not putting that money where it needs to go. I don't like sending them to school anyway. To be truthful with you, they ain't teaching our fucking kids anything useful. Any history they learn it in a manipulated twist of a fucking lie. Common Core math, shit, I love to see the first truck built on that. That motherfucker ain't even going to, if it even fucking runs, it's going to be running sideways, upside down, backwards, and fucking sideways. You know, I'm in fucking construction, and I do siding and roofing and kitchen and bathroom remodels, exterior design and install. Never, not one motherfucking time have I needed to fucking figure out how to break down uh, the degree of an isosceles triangle or something like that. Never. Not one fucking time. I know how to use speed square. That's all I need. I ain't never needed algebra really for shit. I've never needed to know what my motherfucking DNA. Why the fuck in this world do they put these standardized things these kids have to go through school? And they, instead of letting kids choose that career, I mean, like by the time I was 15, I knew a general idea of what kind of field I was going to be in. Why the fuck couldn't I just go right then and start learning everything I need to know that pertains specifically to that fucking job? I believe we'd have better mechanics, better construction workers, better doctors, better nurses. We'd have, you know, better fucking everything. And if that's not proof enough, knowing that everything your kid learns in school is regulated by the government, if that's not fucking proof enough that they're raising your kids to be fucking ignorant and weak, I don't know what is. But funny how we also have to send them there or they are truant, right? And we get in trouble for that. I hope the goddamn judge does. I hope if my kids miss too many days one day, I hope I do have to go to court for truancy. I tell them, well, Your Honor, guess what? I didn't put these fucking rules in place. I don't like what you're teaching my kid. That's my kid. Ain't that my say-so? How come I'm in trouble for not letting you raise my kids? And that's exactly what they want. The government raises your kids. If you look at it and you lay out the time and hours and everything else, the time your kids spend in school, you don't raise your kids. The government does. Yeah, I'm not supplying the whole fucking class of pencils either. Fuck that. I don't even like the people in this town. I ain't about to fucking supply their kids. They can supply their own goddamn kids the same way I got to. I know my sister, she's got a master's degree in early childhood development. And the shit she has to put up with is fucking out of this world. Yeah, they want all that shit, air fresheners and all of that. No, fuck that. And you know, half of these fucking teachers are just somebody's spoiled ass fucking bitch of a wife that doesn't make the money to afford the goddamn brand new Tahoe that she's driving. I don't like that they raise these kids. Oh, let's just treat everybody with kindness, and I don't like that shit. It shouldn't fucking be that way. It's like, good morning, baby. It's like my youngest right here. I got a note home from his school one time that said, Keaton and another student were arguing over a ball in gym today. Things escalated. Keaton was being slung around some. Then he proceeded to punch the other student in the face. I was like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do? Take that kid for a fucking cookie? Give him some goddamn ice cream or something? Because sounds to me, that kid got exactly what he was fucking asking for. And I called dean of the school. And I was like, Terry, what the fuck? I was like, what do you want me to do about this? I don't even understand why you said something to me about this, because even he knows, like, I'm not going to play about that shit. I'm not going to, what you want me to do, be like, oh, good job. No, I'm fucking not going to. Oh, well, we don't condone fighting in this school. Well, I don't fucking condone them fighting either, but I also don't condone them being slung around some or somebody's fucking punching bag.
Dad,
and no, you're not getting your tablet. Y'all got cleaning and shit to do today. I told you, y'all ain't getting your tablet until all that's done.
Yes, sir.
You know, and he was like, well, it's not like his back was up against the wall, and even if it was, he could have shoved his way out. He could have called for help or da-da-da. I said, all right, Terry, let me come on down there to your office. Let's shut the door. Let me grab you by your arm and start slinging you around some. You gonna call for help, or you gonna punch me in the fucking face? That's crazy, dude. That shit is crazy. You know what? My oldest from the same school. Now, this is a private Christian school that I had him in. He came home one day. He was like second grade or third grade, maybe. And he says, Dad, did you know there's no such thing as white people? Huh? What'd you just say? What do you mean? Well, my teacher says there's no such thing as white people because you don't, and he held up a piece of paper, because you don't see anybody white like this piece of paper. I said, oh, really? What's this teacher's name? Miss Fernandez. Oh. Well, I wonder what little Junior Fernandez would have thought and felt like if somebody said, hey, do you know there's no such thing as Hispanic people? Because you don't see anybody that looks like this. You get what I'm saying? Oh, that shit, I was hot. I was hot when I went up to the school that time. I was in high school and I knew I was going to drop out. I knew what the fuck I was going to do. I was going to get my GED, go to tech school for diesel mechanics, come right out of school making 50, 60 grand a year, right about the same time everybody else was walking across the stage. And I knew that. And that's exactly what I did. And about 2 weeks before I dropped out of high school, my sophomore algebra teacher, Miss Reams at Dorman High School, because I told her I wasn't doing the work, she puts her hands on my desk and leans in and she says, Mr. Goad, if you drop out of high school, you'll never be anything more than a blue-collar failure. And, well, guess what, Miss Reams? Not only did I come right out of high school making double your fucking salary, at this point in my life, I over quadruple your motherfucking salary, and I'm so goddamn sad to be a blue-collar fucking failure, I just wipe my fucking tears with $100 bills. That shit pisses me off. You don't tell a kid that. Arnie wants to go outside. Come on, you spoiled brat. Spoiled brat. Come here, fat boy. Come here, come see daddy. Come see me. Come see your daddy. Oh, he's a good baby. I love you, puppy. He's a good boy. He's a good baby. Oh, I love you too, pups. I love you too, baby. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, huh? He's a good baby. Yes, hear me. He's a good baby. He's a good baby. But your fucking breath stank, motherfucker. My Ernie. The Ernie Barney, huh? He's a good baby. No, he's only about 3. He's a good baby.
Come here, Pops.
He's like, "Our daddy giving me loving. Daddy giving me loving."
Come here, Poppy.
Go. Go. Go see him. Go see him. Go see him. Go see him.
Hey, Pops.
That's fucking awful, Angela. He is. He's spoiled rotten. I ain't fucking built. This ain't nothing but fucking Miller Lite and cookies, motherfucker. Keaton thought that was funny too.
I got a gun.
And chicken wings.
Is this how you do this thing?
And probably a lot of the bad woman. When I start hopping on here and you see in the sun that this whole area is just red, you gotta get your protein somehow.
Okay.
It ain't in cookies or Miller Lite. But there is a pork chop and a slice of pizza in every can. You add up the calories, you'll find that to be true.
Is that true? Pork chop and...
Yeah, there's enough calories in one beer that there's a pork chop and a slice of pizza in it.
Huh?
What do you mean, why'd I get a cross?
Why do you drink
It's a remembrance piece for my grandmother. We got some yard work and housework to do today. I gotta change the oil in my truck and get the belts changed on that mower for my mama.
Dad, I found a way to use this.
I got everything I love all over me. Thank you. It was purple. It looks a little more pink now, but it was a purple banner. She passed pancreatic cancer. And then it says César le jour. It means seize the day in French. Thank you. I'm going to have one more of these, and I'm going in here to get some shit done.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son. Dude, please quit messing with that stuff.
Yay.
I don't even know why y'all have been, where y'all got it or why y'all got it out. Just leave it alone, please.
My brother just randomly found it in the motocross track.
What?
My brother found it in the motocross track.
I don't know why it was out there.
Because it was somewhere deep in the woods.
I don't know. I'll change it for you. Good morning. Afternoon now. So nice out here today. Yeah, that'd be one hell of an expensive oil change, wouldn't it? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be on here on and off, I'm sure. I'm going to rearrange their room. Well, they're going to have their own rooms again. Take one of those dressers out of their room and put it in the other room, and they're going to have their own rooms again. I live in North Florida, about halfway between Jacksonville and Gainesville. Little shithole town called Stark, Florida. It's where they fried Ted Bundy. Anyway, I'm getting off here. I got some shit I gotta get done. Later, y'all. Have a good day.